Okay, so I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to pick up a fluid transfer pump, and we're going to see what happens. So, for syncing purposes, I'm going to start recording the GPS coordinates right now. Okay. All right, let's get going. Now, with any luck, what I'm hoping to do with this is to use this method to map out trails. So whenever I go to, say, Uari, or I want to go to Goat Trail or 288 or Hurricane Creek, anyway, you get the point. This is an opportunity for me to map out the trails and be able to stop this particular video if I have a constant GoPro footage going the whole time. I can sync that with the GPX file and show you exactly the route that I took, along with what my exact position is on the trail. So if I find a campsite, I can say, hey, look, here's a cool kick-ass campsite, and here's where it is on the map from start to finish. And then that way I can show distance and relative altitude. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have the ability to show that altitude like relative to sea level, or if it's just relative to my track, but that's why I'm testing this. So now we're out to the main road on Baldwin, and I'm just going to go to advance, see what the hell happens. So stay tuned. By the way, the GoPro does have GPS tracking already in it, or at least some of the models do. The one I'm recording this on is the Hero 5 Black. Super old, but I've heard that the GPS signal in the GoPros really is pretty weak, and it's not that great. But really, the only way you can extrapolate that data is to use their app and edit within their GoPro Quick app, which I'm not a fan of, or use a third-party extrapolation software that can actually pull the telemetry data out of that file and create a GPX or a JSON file or whatever you need to import into another mapping software to do that. Now, what I think is really cool, most of us have like a Garmin device of some kind, or at least a cell phone that definitely has that, but I use Gaia. So what I'm doing right now is I'm recording a track, and this track can be exported on my computer as a GPX file. That GPX is, it's pulling all sorts of data, or it has a whole bunch of data in it. So I can use that in theory with one of Garmin's editing apps. And to be honest, they make it available to you for free, which I think is badass. So I can use that with this GoPro footage and Premiere to create an overlay, and I think it's going to bring something a lot better to the table when it comes to making the videos and these routes and everything else. It's something that not a lot of people are doing. I've seen it on a couple others, but I'm like, how the hell are they actually doing this stuff accurately? So yeah. Oh, by the way, it is 5:26 right now. A little bit after work, so there's a lot of traffic. Anyway, this video is just for me anyway, so I'll just talk to myself and I don't give a shit. Also, when I just go. Another thing to note, I have not updated the firmware in that camera since I got it. this